Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Another round of interviews from home, everybody. My name is Migs Santillan. Welcome you guys to this one again because this time around, we have a very special guest. She is an absolute fantastic viral song maker, songwriter, hit maker, also with an amazing TikTok and a very fun YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Stage, the one and only Jikamarie. Hey, Jika.
Hi guys. Hi po.
Grabe yung po talaga. Hey, how are you doing naman?
I'm doing good po. Hey po.
Okay naman. You know, chilling at home because there's really nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
And of course, how have you been over the course of the last year and a half?
I'm doing good. I'm tired. Yeah, I have a lot of things going on, but I love the things that I'm doing right now, so I'm happy. Yeah.
And that's awesome. You know what? The best feeling to have when you're stuck at home is to be doing the things you love doing. By the way, I've seen your house tour on YouTube. and I like your other video as well, showing you guys how I make music, except you won't actually learn anything. The title itself was like, this is genius. So with Lutang coming out just about a month, or I'd say a month and a half ago, and it already racking up a lot of streams online. I just want to go into your history over here because it seems like out of nowhere, suddenly like your career blew up basically overnight. So
Yeah.
how did you get started with making music?
I didn't really have a plan to go mainstream. I don't think a lot of artists have that plan to go mainstream. But anyway, I started my TikTok in 2020. I've always had TikTok, but I didn't really post anything because I was too shy. And then I started posting, skits, rant videos on TikTok. And I would like insert some short song covers of some songs. And then my followers liked it. And then I eventually mentioned that I also write music. And then I uploaded some of my songs. And the first song that I actually uploaded is Lutang, the demo version. I uploaded it on my TikTok. And yeah, my followers started spamming my comments and my DMs saying they wanted the song to be released. And I think that's one of the main motivation of why I even released it in the first place. I wanted to give them a more comfortable method of listening to the song instead of scrolling through my profile.
I completely get that because like, honestly, I used to do the same thing when someone would upload a demo on, let's say back in the day, like back when I was in college, it was like years and years ago on YouTube. I'd have to scroll all the time, all the way down someone's feed. Like I was like, okay, watch this video again. Oh, and just have like 30 seconds of it. But that's great fan service. Oh my goodness. So like with your fans bugging you, I wouldn't say bugging, but like just asking nicely, I'm assuming asking nicely for the song, this is what drove you to finally release the full version of Lutang.
Yes.
Because it's a fantastic song, and reading all the comments on YouTube actually on it when I first discovered it, I was like, oh my goodness, a lot of people can relate to the song. I can as well. And the history behind Lutang, actually, I read on your bio that it was created at 5 a.m. after a very grueling architecture played. So tell us more about that. That's intense. 5 a.m. songwriting.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists, not just musicians and songwriters, can relate to being, more productive in their craft during, midnight or like dawn because everyone's sleeping, everyone's quiet, and you have all the time to think for yourself. But for me, I had no choice but to be up at that hour kasi kakapasa ko lang ng plate ko noon. And I was super duper frustrated and tired. And it's what drove me to write the song. Yeah. That's basically, pinagalitan pa nga po ako ng lola ko noon kasi yun yung oras ng gising niya.
Oh
Tapos
my
ako
God.
gising pa.
Gising siya sa song.
Pinagalitan niya ako.
Oh my God. One thing though, parents and grandparents who have to understand is like the creative juices do flow at weird times. Like working as a DJ as well. Like the creative juices flow more at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So when I was like, why are you still up? I'm like, well, it's because this is just my lifestyle. Wait, so are you an architect? Were you an architecture student, or are you still an architecture student?
I'm still an architecture student. I wrote Lutang when I was in my 3rd year. I'm currently in my 4th year in architecture.
Wow, graduation coming up. Ooh, okay. I'm excited for you. Honestly, architecture was something I was supposed to take back in the day, but again, parents. But anyway, less about me, more about you and the music. Of course, so far, I see that you have two songs online, Lutang being one of them, the other being Bawi na lang sa Next Life, which also, ouch, sa puso. Did you expect though Lutang to actually to blow up? Like you said, like you didn't expect to go mainstream, but did you expect it to like go viral?
Not at all. Like, as cliche as it sounds, I did not expect it to go mainstream at all because when I released the song, as I mentioned, I released it for my followers to have a better
Mm-mm.
listening experience. So I marketed the song to them, and that's all I wanted. And I released the song and then I thought I would go about my life, being an architecture student. And then I didn't think that my followers would amplify it that much and, use the sound on TikTok and post it on Twitter and, your social medias until a lot of people saw it. And now it's like this viral song. I'm still surprised that a lot of people listen to it. Yeah.
How does that feel though? Like I just imagine like having like putting something out there and for so many people to give you compliments on it. How does it feel?
Honestly, sobrang nakakakilig kasi imagine this. Lutang is a song that was once on my mind. Like, it was just an idea that I had at like a really, really tired dawn, at one
Mm-mm.
time that I just finished drawing. And then I wrote this song and then suddenly you can hear people singing it and listening to the song. It's so weird. It feels surreal, but at the same time, I feel ecstatic because people are appreciating something that I created and they can relate to. So I really appreciate it.
That's awesome. Honestly, like it's just like you're basically like that feeling you described. It's pretty much the feeling anyone would get when you put something out there that people just
Yes.
absolutely love. And it's amazing you're doing this at such a young age. You're still in school. You're just about to graduate. How do you balance like the architecture life? Because I know for a fact architecture, especially during your final year, can be very demanding. So how are you balancing the songwriting and singing life with the architectural student life?
Honestly, it's hard. And I'm not even in my last year yet. I still
Oh,
have
shucks, it's
one more
5 years,
year.
right? Yeah.
Yes. So I'm not yet a graduating student, but the time and the workload that it demands from me is so, so much. Like, parang hindi nag-iiba yung workload. Nag-iiba lang yung difficulty, as an
Oh my
architecture
god.
student. But anyway, it's hard, honestly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Sobrang mag-demand ng oras. Eh, syempre, I still have to dedicate time to, to shoot some things and write songs. I have to do all of those things at once. But it's tiring. But the difficulty is less. Like, mas bumaba, mas nababawasan yung hirap pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Like I
Mm-mm.
mentioned earlier. Although, nagkaroon ng panahon na kaya ko nasulat yung lutang kasi napapagod na ako sa architecture. But ironic kasi nung na-release tong kanta na to at na-express ko yung sentiment ko, I realized, hindi ko pala kayang iwanan yung architecture. I actually love both. That's why I'm balancing both of them. Yeah.
That's great, honestly. Like, tama nga, yung sinabi mo, like, balancing what you love, the moment you love something you're doing, like, time will fly by, actually. Like,
Yes.
it becomes less work and more of just passion at play, diba? And at least I'm
Yes.
happy that you're able to balance both the archy life and the songwriting life. And speaking of songwriting, singing as well, I do believe it was also mentioned here that Lutang was mastered by your brother, tama ba? Or
Actually,
like
he
produced?
he did everything. He produced it and arranged it. He mastered it because we weren't under Warner. I wasn't under Warner yet when it was released.
Mm-mm.
So I did everything with my brother. We spent weeks working on the song. I would sleep over at his house. Tapos napupuyat kami, working on the song. Yeah.
That's awesome though. Like you know what? It's so nice that you actually have a family member who knows how to like produce, master, and
Yes.
tweak songs for release. Because honestly, when I first heard the song, I was like, this song is really well produced. Oh my goodness. And then when I started to do research on it, I was like, oh my god, Jikamarie is not signed to anything yet. Huh. I'm surprised by this. Of course, Warner being Warner, they know how to hop in like when they hear someone good. So, given that also, now that you're part of a major label and doors have been opened everywhere, this is a very cliche question, but who would you like to collaborate with in the future? Because I don't think, you're so early into the career, I don't think anyone's really asked this yet.
Um, Locally, I love a lot of musicians, like musicians that we already know, like Arthur Neries and, those artists. I look up to them a lot. They're really good. So it would be fun if I collaborated with them. SB19, I love SB19 so much. Yeah.
Again, Warner, you know what to do now. So, of course, before you wrap things up over here, I just want to ask, you have so far 2 songs out there. What's next for Jikamarie?
There's a lot to anticipate. I've been shooting a lot of things. I've been working on a lot of things. So this is one thing that I will tell my followers. Whatever you are expecting, one of those things will come out. Because they've been theorizing a lot of what comes out next. And I don't want to say anything too direct, but at the same time, they know what to expect.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love the suspense here, actually. Like, you know what to expect. Mm-hmm. So, of course, before I let you go, rather, any final words for your fans out here?
I would just like to say a really, 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 really massive, big thank you so much to all my followers. They are one of the main reasons why I made me here. They amplified my song. They supported me even when I had little following. I had no platform. They were there with me the whole time. They were like, I can't even call them my fans because they're like my online friends. I share with them everything that I'm comfortable to share with. They share everything with me. So it's like, a give and take relationship. I give them content and they appreciate it and we love it. So I thank them very, very, very much. They are one of the biggest reasons of why I'm even here. And they helped me get here. And I will share everything that I accomplish with them. Yeah.
Can I just say, I love how you call them online friends, because that just kind of warms my heart so much. It's like, it's so much more personal. And I get you on that. So, of course, again, thank you so much, Jikamarie, for being with us here today on Magic 89.9. Like, really, really, it was an honor having you over here. And, of course, don't forget, everybody, Lutang is playing every day here on Magic 89.9 on both the regular playlist and on Studio 899. And don't forget to keep supporting Jikamarie on her on her music career. Solo, may grupo ka ba dahil? And of course, don't forget as well, folks, just check out her TikToks and her Spotify and, of course, her YouTube channel, because there's a lot of good content there as well. Once again, folks, my name is Migs Santillan, and you are tuned in to today's best music. We are Magic 89.9. Bye-bye, everybody.